Hello everyone, Charles from the Bible Unbound, and today we're going to take a look at a dyslexia-friendly Bible from Crossway. Now, I really like what Crossway has done with this Bible. So they work with 2K Denmark to create this font, which is very readable and has some interesting characteristics. And what they noted on the back of this Bible here is that over 17% of the global population has dyslexia. And this can create some real difficulties when it comes to reading in general and also engaging with the Word of God. Now, they worked together to bring this nice edition that has these bottom-weighted characters that helps develop rotation, where words might turn, flip, or reverse on you. So it can be really challenging for somebody with this actual disability to read any types of material. And I do like the presentation they did. So the last one that I looked at was geared more for children. This one I can see for all ages, children and adults. So it's a very tasteful design. When we open this up, and right off the bat, they tell you some of the major features that are in here. So not only do you have the specialized font, you have these color sheets that come with the Bible and an explanation of how to use them. So they have colored pages that you would put over the pages that kind of help with your contrast to be able to read better, and a note on their font, because these are special bottom weighted characters that are designed to make it much easier to read and maintain the actual word and lettering through, the entire course of your reading. We'll go into more of these sheets a little bit later. And as we take it out of the box, this is a very nice, well-designed hardcover. It's a nice blue with this pale, kind of, not really white, but it's a pale blue on the lettering. So there's 4 printed side hubs on the side, Holy Bible, ESV logo, English Standard Version here, and Crossway on the bottom. I like the construction of this hardcover. So it's pasted in the construction. It looks like there's some extra reinforcement tape here into the paste-in page. Yeah, it feels like there's a little bit extra there. So it's Holy Bible, English Standard Version from Crossway. You can see in their copyright page that this is the first printing in 2024. So they do have 2 covers. They have this in hardcover and they have this in a true tone, which is pretty nice. Standard contents page with the Old Testament and New Testament. You'll notice there's not a lot of extras in here. This is primarily for, to help with your reading, and it does an excellent job. Go straight into the preface. You'll hear me say in every Bible, read that preface at least one time, because there may be special features or special notations in here that you might want to be aware of. Now, I'm a broken record when you hear me say that every time, at least once. And as we go into the Old Testament, you will see the page format. This is a dual column, and it's left justified. The spacing is pretty even. It's meant to be a consistent number of words roughly on each line, and they space out the paragraphs a little bit more. So typically you might have your paragraphs like up against each other, which can make it a little difficult to discern, where a paragraph is. And this makes it for easier to read chunks as well. You'll notice in here, if I do a little zoom in, that the weighting of these characters, that's what they said, they were bottom weighted. So the characters kind of have that little bit of a push on the bottom, which kind of helps you to orient it, and it stays in the position more readily to people with those type of disabilities where the characters might flip or turn. It's very nice. It's pretty close to the comfort print that I've seen, but it's just the way the weighting is shifted on it. You'll notice there's no textual footnotes. There's only the chapter numbers and the actual book on the bottom with your page numbers toward the center. It's spaced really far out. I like that. It makes a lot of good use of your page real estate. We'll jump forward a little bit into a poetic section where you'll see that it does have a little bit of the poetic formatting, but it's not extreme. It's still very clean, and especially with this line matching, it makes it very easy to read. And my opinion, it is actually a lot cleaner than some Bibles I see with these more thin papers where you have all that extra show through. Then we'll jump ahead into the New Testament and show that this is a black letter Bible. So to help with readability, they're keeping the same color throughout. So that way, you know, if you have a red letter against this red and black, it can make it difficult to read, especially when you start using the colored pages. Now, let's break out a couple of the colored pages and I can show you their intent. So it comes with 10 different sheets, and you'll be able to mix and match colors to help. Now this is actually designed to add a little bit of a change in the actual background of the text, and it might actually help with your readability. I'll grab a couple sheets. Put a couple on here side by side. So you'll notice that, like with the green, for me, that green kind of helps it pop. It makes it a little bit more crisp and clear. Kind of the same with the blue, but does seem a little sharper to me. And this kind of orange looks nice too. And they say you can mix and match them to get different color combinations. So you can get a slightly darker green, or maybe a little bit more orange than less orange and more green. So you can change different color combinations to help. And once you find the one that works well for you, this would be wonderful, because then you could use that combination really on anything that you like to read, and it might actually help. So any other standard book or textbook or something like that, that would be a great use of this, not only in the Bible itself. I do like that they provided these. Then if we go to the end, we'll notice there's not an extra bells and whistles. After the end of Genesis, it only has their maps. So it has a few very nice, well-printed maps. I do love this breakdown of Jerusalem in the time of Jesus. Then your rear paste-on page and your rear cover. So all in all, it's a really solidly constructed hardcover. I think the hardcover would make a really good Bible to take and keep. It would sit on a shelf pretty well too. I haven't actually seen the True Tone, but their True Tones are spot on from everything that I've seen from Crossway. I have their True Tone coffee one that's for my normal ESV, and I absolutely love it. I'm really impressed on what I'm seeing from publishers with helping people with learning disabilities and reading disabilities. So I'm all for this. This would make a great addition for a youth that's learning and reading, as well as an adult. And I know plenty of adults that have reading disabilities. So there's a gentleman in my men's group that I'm going to show this to that I think would be a really benefit to him as well too. So with that, we're going to end this video today. As always, we ask you to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if you like this, or if there's any other resources that you'd like us to take a look at, and we'll try to feature this on our channel as well. We thank Crossway for bringing this to you guys and for producing something that I think is going to help a lot of people. And until next time, we hope that you have a good day, night, evening, wherever you are. We hope to see you in the next video.